Welcome at forextrading.com. Let's talk this time about training and emotions. There are a lot of times you're already do know what kind of trading you wish to execute. You do know your goals, you know your strategy, you know your stop loss, you know your entry points. You got the skill and the courage to take the profit from the market, but sometimes you're feeling like there is something wrong or you're not with the market for some time and something goes wrong at some point, even though the skills you need, you already got that, because it takes up to few months of various training with the trader, or it takes few years to learn solely how to execute those trades. I mean, technically, how to do this with technical analysis. What you can't really learn over a few week period of time is how to deal with your emotions, how to stay away from the trade when you're not really sure what kind of market we are talking about, when you're not 100% sure what kind of move we can expect. There are a lot of times you want to get into the trade even though you're feeling like it might be a different move after a quarter of time, or after 2 hours of time the market can't really change the direction, or you're entering the market and the move is in exactly opposite way you expected. So there are a lot of those times, so you have to keep it in mind to take only those positions which you are 100% sure. So what I'm talking right now about is whenever you were a real account trader, doing live trades with real market, doing a lot of money or losing a lot, whatever you wish, whatever the practice is at your level, you have to remember to do some training, because there are some times when you already are advanced, like I'm doing this for some longer time, and there are weeks, let's say weeks or days. Let's take a look at 30-minute charts. There are days when I'm not really sure if I want to take the trade, like this market here. I wasn't really sure, so I was staying off the market. That means that I'm dealing with kind of experience you wish to gain over months or over the years. It depends what kind of time you will spend with the markets, what kind of analysis you will be learning and applying to your strategy, to your skills, to your emotions. I'm repeating this another time. The skill is one thing. The technical analysis you can read in the book and you can learn from my courses and free videos. It is really simple sometimes. Each child, everybody can show us a trend, and many people can't really apply those traits to the trend to earn money, even though, as you can see, this trend right here is growing, and it should be really simple to enter the market like this point and to take profit like 100 or 500 pips in couple of days or in a week period of time. Only it is not so simple. So keep it in mind to train whenever you're on the real account, fighting, struggling with this real market. I don't really like those words like fight or struggle, because it is not about the taking it by force from the market. It's about applying strategy with your kind of view and the market in the right time. So this is, for example, the right time when the breakout occurred, and what I'm trying to say, do some demo transaction as well. Take your live account profits, and keep it there. Let it stay for a while. If you're not sure for some transaction, open your testing account, and there you can try those trades which you are not really 100% sure, and you can see what kind of lesson you can get from those entries. Sometimes it will be profit, most of the time it will be loss, because you were not really sure what you are doing at the moment. And I'm probably sure that you do know you're doing some those hesitating moments when you're entering the markets. You do know those points. When you're beginning with the markets, most of them or all of them are like that. So you're very confused. You're never sure when you want to enter the market. You never 100% and know that market's moving this or other way. So when you're intermediate advanced, when you're in the upper level of trading, you do know when you have the right to enter the market, and you also know where you are not sure when you want to enter or you want to keep away from the market. It is very important keeping yourself away. Like most of the time people see this kind of wave, enter the market. There are not too many sellers coming in here, so the market was struggled with buyers and they win, of course. So another thing about training while doing some real profits with the market is when you're waiting, for example. I like to call it sometimes, some days. That's why I'm showing you this 30-minute, 15-minute chart. Because here at this point I wasn't really taking any trades because I wasn't sure about the direction market is going to break out here or it's going to go down more aggressively like it was showing here, only the market wasn't sure, so I was staying away of the market as well. So when you're in those days you're not sure or you do know the market is hesitating, so you want to keep your hands off the market, please take some opportunities on the testing account, test some trades, do it for free, try yourself, stay with the market, especially when you're beginning or you just started with markets and you're doing it for months or for a couple of years. It's not really much, so please stay with the market, test your emotions, keep trading, keep facing yourself with entering in and taking profit or losses with the market. It will help you after waiting this week or two, sometimes few days. It will help you with the live trade because you will be up to date with your emotions when entering the markets. You will do know your behavior, what kind of thoughts you will be having while entering the markets, and what kind of trade you will be trying to keep for a longer time instead of taking some small profit or even a small loss when you were scared when the market reversed just for a few minutes to shoot out another time in the sky. So it helps you to be more prepared when the right time occurs. So it is important to stay with the market. Like more experienced traders, I do know from the books, some of them I do know live, and they are always with the market. So if you hear about the biggest investors, biggest traders, or all of the time, they have like monitors everywhere in the company at home. They're looking at those price charts all the time. Some of them are never having vacation. I mean never ever, not even a day off. They having only the day off when they are at the weekend time or they are happen to be in the hospital. So they are keeping themselves up to date with the market, and of course not only the skills and the technical analysis, but because when you are advanced it takes only a few seconds to show the situation. It takes few minutes to see the real thing happening at the chart, what kind of struggle the market is trying to show you. So it takes only a couple of minutes if you are advanced. So it's not about the technical analysis, it's more about the emotions, it's more about how many pips you want to take from the market and what kind of stop loss you want to execute. So those things are most important, and those things that emotions can really take you away from your profits. Like for example, you're thinking about going long here and you've entered somewhere around here, but the market reversed a little bit and you are not sure about this position anymore because it went down for a 10 or 20 pips. So you close this position. When you are sure, 100% sure, and you are up to date with your emotions and your skill, of course, with techniques, you're not gonna close this trade because you do know what kind of trend you're having here and what kind of emotions are you meeting right at this moment. Then you will not close this trade. You will keep this trade running, so you will take profit in the future, and that's how it basically works. So that's what I wanted to tell you about the training and emotions. We're gonna talk more and more about emotions in advanced videos because from some point emotions are taking over the trading. So it's not anymore about the skill. When you can show exact points, it is worth to enter the market. It is worth to take the stop loss from 50 pips to break even point, for example. When you do know those points, which are of course most important when you know when to start the trade. But the another things are emotions and the stop loss and the profit taking, splitting the positions, the basic stuff you need to know and trade the live account or the testing account, which is really helpful, just like real-time account. So thank you very much for watching this. We're gonna talk more in the future about emotions connected with technical analysis, which I do find mostly important when you already got the skills. I mean the basic and advanced skills about tradings. There is really not much of it, so you can learn it really in a few months, and then there's a lot of trading on live account to see how you really behave with those trades, how you behave with the market, what kind of trader, what kind of person are you, and how this really influence on you. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you have a good day. Thank you very much.